Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to White Mountain Watts YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about a little bit of stuff. So first and foremost, what I got in front of me right here is an old utility trailer that I come across. It's a 6x10. It's been off the road for many years, and it needs some TLC. And I kind of got the idea of converting this over from a conventional utility trailer to something else, but we'll get into that in a minute. What I'm thinking about some of the ideas is kind of comes from what I last week's videos with the motorsports. You know, it was a great experience, fun time, but I couldn't help to notice with all the noise, all the vendors were running all their stuff off with gas or diesel generators. And with today's technology, that really isn't necessary. So what I'm thinking is taking this utility trailer and doing a remodel on it and making it into a portable solar trailer, where the goal is to try to get it done. I'm going to use the word cheap kind of loosely, because you want it done in a manner that's going to be safe. But I think it would be pretty awesome to have on here about 200 watts of panels aren't nearly enough. So I'm thinking two like Calsun 450 watt solar panels, and do a whole build with like inverters, charge controllers, do batteries. And that way we can also disperse the weight on this thing. And essentially my thought would be to have this trailer set up so it's all solar power, put the solar panels up on the top of the roof, and take it to events, and so that way vendors can see what's possible. Break away from the break into solar generation, break out of fossil fuels. The other thing I kind of thought about is, where do we take this YouTube channel? Because we started off with solar, and then went to the Washington Climb to the Clouds, which was awesome. Got so much support from you guys. I love you all who interacted and shared your point of views. So I don't want you guys thinking there's a kind of an identity crisis going on with the channel, because there isn't. It's more of, where do we take this channel next? And what I'm thinking is long-term goal, and I want your input on this. It would be doing kind of a cross hybrid with solar generation, and everything that we do is ultimately would be working towards like building our own hill climb purpose-built truck from scratch. And everything that we do, the power that we use to build the truck, everything that we do with it is solar powered. So that's running air compressors, seeing if we can get it where we can run like arc welders or plasma cutters. Like if it's a power tool, or is part of needing a power tool, we want to be able to run it off of solar. And then we take that to the next level of whatever event we go to, selling merch, selling, whatever it is that we're doing, fixing the car out on the track, like all of it's done with solar, every bit of it. And I don't think that's unreasonable, but this is going to be a community thing. And my goal would be to have this be fully funded by you guys. It's a community project where we can really prove that solar isn't just a small thing. It's not a big, overly complicated thing either, but we can actually do stuff and make it work. With that being said, the big things I would say is share your comments, let me know what your thoughts are and where you guys want to see this channel go. because I think getting you guys involved is more important than just making another YouTube video about how Harbor Freight systems work or don't and the why. I think it's important to take this channel to the next step, and that's where the community comes in, because you guys are going to be able to dictate how this goes. And in terms of like solar power generators, if we get our hands on more, we'll use those for the sole purpose of whatever I get my hands on, whatever is sent to me, whatever you guys want me to pick up and review. The sole purpose of that device will ultimately end up working somewhere in the process of making this Mount Washington purpose-built hill climb truck with everything that's involved, just working towards doing that one big goal. Like, that is the big project for this channel. Once we crush that project, it'll be another project, but we're not there yet, right? We're starting off at the bottom. So right now the current project is taking this utility trailer and proving that we can make it into a solar generator that's going to be big enough to help power vendors, other various things for events, and try to do it with the most budget-friendly system and make videos of it every single way, so you guys can build it yourself if you so choose. Now, just to say it, I don't want you guys thinking that this is a kind of, you know, the woe is me, give me money situation, because it's not that. This is legitimately a let's have the community have a say, and let's work on a common goal. You know, you guys have been awesome so far. The channel has grown up quite a bit, and considering how young it is, and I don't think it's unreasonable to say by the end of the year that we could have, you know, 250 to 500 subscribers. You know, that would be an amazing accomplishment for the end of the year. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, and give me all your feedback, because I really want to hear it from you guys and see which way you guys want me to take this channel. Have a blessed day. Go do some fun things, because we never know when we have the opportunity. And always remember to learn something new, because every day is a new day. Thank you. Bye.